Hi everyone, my name is Muhammad Syafiq bin ANWAR, BS17110130, and today I will present the answer final test ST01003 Biometry and Experimental Design for question 2. So this is the question. This question shows that 10 UMS female students that have own weight and BMI each of student, and the research question given is there a relationship between BMI and body height. So I will suggest him to do the simple linear regression, because to know the linear relationship between dependent and independent variable which is between BMI and body weight of UMS female student. And I correct the research question from his research question. Is there any statistical linear relationship between BMI and body weight kg of female UMS student? The experimental design, response variable BMI and body weight kg of female UMS student, experimental unit body weight kg BMI, replicate 10 female UMS students, sample female UMS students. Hypothesis for this test is hypothesis null. There is no significant linear relationship between BMI and body weight kg of female UMS student. While hypothesis alternative, there is significant linear relationship between BMI and body weight kg of female UMS student. The data type body weight kg is scale, which is dependent, BMI scale, which is independent. The body weight is depend on BMI of the female UMS student, and the BMI is independent on weight of body UMS female student. The criteria value for this test is alpha equal to 0.01, and this is one test. This is the data that I tabulate in the table. There is 3 columns, which is ID, weight, and BMI. And the data for the weight and the BMI, I do the normality test, which is Syafiq test. So the weight is, the normality test for the weight data is 0.1888, which is greater than 0.05, and this shows that the data is normally distributed. While the BMI data is 0.3854, which is greater than 0.05, and this also shows that normally distributed data. This is the graph for this test that I have done in RStudio. The graph shows that relationship between BMI and body weight kg of female UMS students. The x-axis is BMI and weight axis, and y-axis is weight. This is the result of the test. So the conclusion from the test is p-value for this test is smaller than 0.05, which is 0.0002152, which is smaller than 0.05. Thus, the null hypothesis is not rejected. Therefore, there is no significant linear relationship between BMI and body weight kg of female UMS student. P-value ANWAR test for this test also shows that smaller than 0.05, which is 0.0002152, smaller than 0.005. It is also shows that the null hypothesis is not rejected. Now I will show the RStudio for this test command. So this is the command. I will run live. uh, I named this data as ftest2. So this is the Shapiro test for the data, and this is the table, how to do the table at the graph. So from this test, it shows that p-value is 0.0002152, which is smaller than 0.05. So it shows that the null hypothesis is not rejected. The ANWAR test also shows that the p-value is 0.0002152, which is also shows that the null hypothesis is not rejected due to smaller than 0.05. From this graph, we can see that the graph is positive slope. That's all from me. Thank you.